Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can apply professional looking effects in Filmora 14. The types of effects you might see in Oscar type movies where you've got clean transitions and you use sound to emphasize those transitions as well, and also apply filters and different effects to make your video look a lot cleaner and more professional. So I've got a few clips here related to an opening scene where I've got layout of a city, then I've got a police cruiser, more police vehicles, and ending with a car chase at the end, a police chase. So the one thing that a lot of good videos have is, of course, sound. And with Filmora 14, you can go right into the audio tab and do a search for different types of music. So I did a search here for dramatic, and I really like this one called Mission. And if I play this, I can hear a preview of what it sounds like. So it's a nice dramatic sound clip that I can add to my timeline. So I'm just going to drag it down here. And so I've got that at the start of my video. So all of a sudden it starts to sound and look a whole lot better. But the one thing I also want to do is use that sound to help transition to another clip. So when the sound spikes, when there's a big jump, that's when I want to cut over to the next scene. So for example, let's play this clip here. So right when we heard that bit of a spike, that's when I want it to jump to the next clip. So I'm gonna go back here, play this carefully, and listen for that big jump up in sound, which is going to be right around here. So we can see this is the volume, this is the spikes in the sound. So I play this now. So a little bit past here. So if I want to adjust it, right there. So about there. So what I can do is to shrink this clip, I can select it, hold Control, and drag this. So now it goes a little bit faster for the sake of making this transition exactly where I want it. So now let's play it again. So as you can see, now the sound spikes at the same time where I jump to this clip, which is what I want. So it makes it a whole lot smoother, that transition, so that it's moving along with our music. Now another thing you can also do is apply different filters to your clip. So if I go back to this main clip here, it's a bit purplish in color and I don't really like that. So let's say if I go back to filters here, there's an option to add a black and white style. So I like this effect, especially in the opening when it's starting up. You know, you might have situations where your video starts black and white and then goes to color. So if we want to add a black and white effect, we can just drag this onto that clip. And now you can see now it's applied that color effect in there. So now we start with that black and white effect to our clip. And then it moves on to the next one. So all of a sudden we've got a lot more dynamics in play here, where we've got the sound effect, we've got the color as well, helping to emphasize that, you know, this is the beginning part of our clip, and then we're adding that spike, that transition, leading into the next part of our video. And in Filmora 14, there are really specific effects you can try to look for. For example, if I go under effects, I get search for police, and there is this purple bursts effect. So now if I add this onto this timeline to this clip, you can see now it looks like it's got the police colors and sirens overlaying it as well. And if you want to test out your clip or your video without affecting the sound, and you want to test out, you can mute the sound for the sake of not hearing it. You just want to look at the visual effect. So as you can see, that's the effect of that purple burst being on top of my original clip here. So it's another way to sort of emphasize that this is a police car and this is a police scene. Another thing we can also do is add some transitions from one scene to the next. It doesn't always have to align with the sound. So let's say I pull this clip together, and I'm going to go into the transition section, and there's a lot of different effects I can apply here depending on how I want this video to look. So what I may want to apply is this flash effect, where we goes really bright and transitions to the next scene. So I'm going to drag this onto my timeline, and now it's going to have that transition effect there. So now if I play this, you know, we've got that nice brightness and transition smoothly into the next scene. We don't always need to line it up with the sound, but you know, that's I've skipped that part here just to show you another way where we can transition these clips. And for this last clip where it's going really fast, what I may want to do is use a zoom effect on here. So there's this fast zoom where it's going to zoom right into that clip. So that's a really good transition, especially when we're focusing on speed. So now if I play this video, you can see now it's going to go really quickly into that car chase scene. Now the one thing I would want to change about this scene is it's taking a bit of time. So I can accelerate this by selecting this clip, holding Control, and now dragging it so I can speed it up. You can see it goes 1.51 times faster. So now when I play this, that scene is going to play out much quicker than before, right? So if we want to add that effect, if we think the clip's going a little bit too slowly, then we can always do that to make it that much faster. And so now when we've got this, let's play this with the audio now and see how our clip looks so far. So we've got our opening scene, black and white effect, and now moving along with the sound, we've got that overlay, we've got the police colors there to emphasize the police scene. And now we're going to do a flash to the other cars. And so we've got that really smooth looking transition. And let's jump ahead here to this last clip where we've got the zoom effect and that really fast car chase scene going on. So this is just an example of some of the really cool things you can do in Filmora 14 and the really effective transitions you can use to help make your videos a bit more professional looking and more dramatic. And using things like sound and cutscenes and transitions, the different effects, you can apply a lot of different effects. And like I said, just by doing a search here for a specific type of effect, if you don't know what you're looking for, you can use keywords like police, you can use words like dramatic when you're looking at audio, whatever the case may be, and that can give you a more customized effect or filter that you want to apply, as opposed to just doing the same one over and over again. So use that search function. That can really help you to do that and personalize your videos and your effects that you're looking for to your specific video. So that's a wrap for this video. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.